Hi everyone, this is Isabel the Shabby Hippie. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my new subbies. I'm here today to show you something that I did and that I plan to keep doing. I've never seen these done before. They may be out there, I'm not saying that I created them, but at least to me, I've never seen them. So what I'm going to be showing you today, this is my prototype. I haven't done any more. This is a little post-it note done with scraps of paper like these, okay, things like this, that I have cut down like these, okay. Well, I've actually torn them. And so this is what we're going to do. So, and what I like about this is this is a closure. It doesn't really need a closure, but I wanted to, pretty it up. And so what I did was I added some lace, and then this beautiful digital comes from Los Mimis Armor, which is right here, okay. She gifted them to me. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you so much, sweetie. And they're so beautiful. I love them. So I added a little, which is this, by the way. And we're going to be using them. So they are postcards. So I just tore them to use them here. Okay, so there's some lace, some of this postcard from Sylvia. And then here, I'm not sure if you can see because the lighting is terrible. I used... Where is it? Here it is. You guys see these snowflakes all the time during Christmas time. And what I did was I unraveled one of these little strings. And this is what I used to just decorate that little side there. So I'm not sure if you can see it or not. And then when you open it up, I have more of that script from the postcard, and then and here's the post-it note. So I don't know, I just think they're so cute. You can write on them and leave them there, or you can actually tear them off. And then this is the back. You can decorate it. I don't think I see the need for that. And then it just closes up with this if you so desire. Like I said, you don't really need to do that. So if you're interested, stick around because this is what we're going to be doing today. Okay. So what I did was, this is a piece of coffee dyed cardstock. Okay. And then, so we're going to actually trim this. I get my trimmer at 2.5 by 4 5/8. Now, of course, you can do this anyway, any size you want. I'm just using scraps because I get a lot of, hang on here, let me show you. I get a lot of this type of scraps. So this is what I use. The ones that I used for these were thinner. But they were about more or less the same length. And so I'm like, I want to make little post-it notes. I don't know. It just came to my mind. And I'm like, this is awesome to make post-it notes. So this is what I'm going to do, okay? So we're going to cut this at 2.5. Yes. 2.5. Here we go. Sorry, I have a mess here because I've been doing odds and ends jobs here. Okay, 2.5. Okay, and then we're going to turn it around and cut it at 4 5/8, which is the one right after the 4.5. Okay, right there. Okay, Now let's keep the scoreboard out, and we're going to score this at 2 1/4 and 2 3/8. Okay, so 2 1/4 right here. Oh my goodness, I hope you guys can see, because again, I cannot see what you see because the phone is all the way up and I'm all the way down here. So 2 1/4, and then the notch next to it at 2 3/8. Okay, 2 1/4 and 2 3/8. That's all the scoring we need. That's all the cutting we need. All right. So put this around here, and then actually, what I want to do next is oh, here it is. I just want to distress the edges. I'm using antique linen. However, because it's pretty dried out, I'm just using it like this. Because it is pretty dried out. So the only way I can get some color is if I do it this way. Okay. Oh my goodness. Got dark. Wow. All right. So I hope everyone is doing well. Yeah. Okay, so now we're just going to fold the scores and burnish them. Okay. Fold and burnish. And you're going to see it's just a teeny tiny little space there. Right here. There we go. All right. So this is the base for our post-it note. Okay. Now, so the next thing I did was I grabbed pieces like this and I just started tearing them. And if they were just slightly off, I would tear them a little bit more. But these are torn at 2 1/4. No, that's wrong. Hang on, I'll tell you in a second. These are, yeah, 2 1/4 by 2 1/8, which is the largest score mark right after the 2. Okay, that's 2 1/8. So I decided that because you don't want to, if you're going to put these into junk journals or whatever, you don't want to make them too bulky. So I'm putting 8 into each post-it note. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and I try to put the straightest lines towards the top, and then I bring them down, turn them down, right, like that, just to make sure that they are as straight as possible. Okay, that looks sort of, kind of. I just keep playing around with them until, hold on, did I don't remember if I actually, no, I didn't. Okay. Excuse me. All right, so let me take this one apart here because I have a couple drying. Oops. Okay. And so what I did next is I added these little pins. Pins? Is that what they're called? Yeah, like almost like little clothespins here at the ends, right? And as close as I can to the top. And then I grab my my craft glue, my Aleene's glue, right? Make sure it's going to come down. Sometimes it comes down too quickly. And then this is all I do, okay? This is all I do. And then I grab my finger and just rub it along the sides, okay? And press. And then I'm going to put a little bit more on, okay? Not too much, because you don't want it to seep through. So, you know, because if you do want to tear these and it seeps through too much, then it's, you know, then it's going to be harder to tear. Okay, so now that I have that there, just trying to get it there. This looks like it had a little missing piece there. Then I go on and put this right at the edge here. Okay, right at the edge. And then I'm going to bring this one up even more. Hold on here. Let's see what. There we go. I'm going to keep it there. There. Just because it's so open. All right. And then here we're going to do the same thing. And then wipe off the excess. Okay. So that's the Post-it note part. Okay. So now we're going to set this aside to dry, but like I said, I have a couple more, you know, that I've done here. Okay, so they're not coming apart, as you can see. And I did it the same exact way. Now I'm going to go in, and actually I could have used that one. Yeah. We're going to lay this down. Sorry. We're going to lay this down right below this, the second score line. Okay, so like right there. All right. That's where we're going to lay it down. And then we're going to just put a wee bit of glue. Actually, yeah, let me use this one. A wee bit of glue. Because my initial thing was I wanted to put it in between that score line. But when I did it on this one, it just didn't turn out. Let me show you what happened. When I tried to do that, I guess it slid. And I'm not sure if you can tell that there's like some glue showing there. So yeah, I didn't like how that turned out. And you can still close it right. So I'm just going to lay it down, right below that score line. Okay. You know what? Hang on. Did I? I'm trying to see if no, I didn't. Okay. I was trying to see if I had, I don't know if I did or not, but if I had done this, inked them. But again, like I said, this is so light. It's not too juicy. Even though I have re-inked it, it's not taking a lot of ink. So I'm just going to do that. And then now I'm going to really go ahead and put this down. Okay. I hope you guys can understand this clearly, and that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, and again, you can do this any size. This is just because I had these tiny long scraps, and I didn't know what to do with them, but yet I'm like, there's got to be something I can do, and all of a sudden it just hit me. Oh, I'd love to do Post-it notes. Okay, let's try. So here we go. All right, so not sure if you can see, I put it right below that second score line. Okay, that's what we have there. And then let me grab these. And I just want to do this just to make sure that it will glue into its place. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab a little bit of lace. I think I'm going to use the same one that I used before, just for time's sake, right? So I'm pretty much just cutting out the, the same size as the cover here. So I just lay it on top, right? And I pretty much measure just by that, just by eyeballing it, sort of. Just by kind of marking it with my hands or my fingers. Let's see here. Let's see how far I have to go down. Oh yeah, we have this side here, so that's good. All right. All right. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Cut it down as far as we can, not as far as we can, you know, as much as we need. All right. I hope you guys can see me. Or not me, but you know what I'm doing. All right. So here we go. And then, let me see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And now we're just going to go ahead and add some glue. Okay. And here we go. I just like to add where, you know, the where there's more fabric, so to speak. And again, it's all going to be stuck down anyway because of the paper that we're going to put on top. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do this. I need a tissue, and I forgot to bring one. Hold on. Here we go. I have one of these little ones. Okay, and then I just like to do this because I try to avoid the shine that comes through from the glue. So that's why I like to dry it with a tissue before or right after I glue it down, okay? So now what we are going to do is cover the glue, the glue bottle, okay? And we are going to grab one of these gorgeous postcards from Los Mimis Armor, okay? And then we're just gonna, I'm gonna, let's see here, is this long enough? Yeah. I'm gonna bring this down as much as I can so that I could grab more of the lettering. So I'm going to bring that to there. Okay. And then do this, I think. And then, let me see here. I think I could have, yeah, let's bring this down yet a little bit more. Just want to grab the little stamp image. There we go. Now we can get more of the letters in there. Okay, so then I'm just going to go ahead and tear this here. Okay. And make sure that you put it on the right side, okay? So, because if you're going to do it this way, that's what's going to happen. So, yeah, right there. And let's see here. Let me tear another little bit here. Let's tear right next to the stamp. Let's see. Yep. Make sure that it's the right way up. And now I'm going to distress the edges again on this. Not again, because obviously I haven't done it yet, but I think I meant again because this is what I did last time. Okay. All right. And then I also went in with my nail and just kind of like distressed it a little bit along the edges because I just kind of like that look for shabby chic, you know? And I want this to be really shabby chic project here. So this is what I'm doing. Okay. You could also use your scissors or the little tools that you can purchase for distressing. Okay, so I like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and hold on. And I can't see. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm only going to put glue on the center, but not really close to the edges, because I want to see if I can repeat that little, I guess we're going to do the bottom edges, that little decoration that I did on the other one. Oops. Woohoo. There goes my nail. Okay, so right here. And then, hold on here. Let me just add more glue here. Right there. Okay. And then what I did was, on this one, I just curled it up a little bit. This might be a little bit too much, so I guess I can put, whoops, more glue down there. All right. I curled it up a little bit. And then I grabbed the little stringy from the snowflake. And let's see. I'm going to kind of double it up so that you can actually see it, because it's so, see, it's so light, even though it's nice and sparkly. Okay, so now I'm just going to go in and put a dot of glue there, and then I'm going to bring the corner up, but then I'm still going to curl it back down again, but just not as much. Okay, so that's just kind of like to sandwich in the little sparkly bits there. Okay, so there's that. So that's done. Okay, then I'm going to go inside, and I'm going to, I mean, obviously this is up to you, but I thought about leaving it, where are you? Leaving the inside cover blank, because you could still technically write on it, but I don't know, I just liked it better like this. So I'm going to use the other side of the postcard to decorate it. If I, oh, here we go. All right. So let's see here. There, and maybe here. Hold on. I hope you guys can see. Oh my goodness. There we go. Excuse me. Right. Let me see here. Let me see. If anything. Okay. There. And then now I can see better. Oh, no, it was this way, wasn't it? Yeah. This way. Okay, so I think I'm gonna, I don't want to tear the date because it says 1913. So I think I'm going to go in and tear right around here. Okay. Hopefully I didn't tear too much. Oh no, that looks good. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to go around the edges with the ink. Okay. And I really like this ink because it is subtle. As you can see, even when you're doing it right on there, once it dries, it dries much more subtle. Oopsie, wrong way. So this would go here. Okay. Come on, darling. We were just using you, so please work. Please, 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 please. I can hear my husband cooking. Haha. I was gonna cook, but I guess he got ahead of me. So I hope you're all well and that everything is going well for you, that you're having a nice fall, that the weather hasn't done anything crazy for you guys like in so many other places. It's crazy. Here it's just been really warm lately. Well, actually it's been warm and cold. So we go from like 60 degrees to 80 degrees. So it's like 20 degree differences in a day. So, and this has been happening for weeks now. So it's crazy. Okay, so our little booklet is almost done. Well, actually the booklet is done, because now we're just gonna see. There's our little post-it note. Isn't that cute? And so now I'm just gonna grab another piece of this tulle that I added to this one, and I'm just gonna hold on, if I can fold it nicely. There we go. I'm gonna fold it like this, okay, and then I'm just gonna gauge it and cut about an inch approximately. It doesn't have to be exact. This is Shabby Chic. Then we're gonna bring this in, and once it dries and you have it all where it's supposed to be, it will stay down a little bit better. But again, this is why I decided to do the little closure, just to be on the safe side, because you don't want this stuff getting caught anywhere. All right, so I went ahead and just tied it, okay, in a knot. In a knot. Who's there? Pooh, pooh, who? All right, so here and here. Oh, that might have been too short, but we'll just pull more from that side. So yeah, so that's it. This one, let me see here. This one I had put the bow towards this. I guess I cut it thicker. It feels, yeah, definitely thicker. So I probably cut more than an inch on that one. But yeah, so I guess that's why I put it to the side, because it was thicker. But this one turned out to be quite thin. So yeah, it's up to you really where you want to put it. But I still kind of like it to the side. So that is it, my beautiful people. Wow, that really was thin. I hope you like this little project and give it a try. Let me know if you do, and tag me on Instagram or even here on YouTube. And yeah, let's see if I can come up with something else, because I rarely ever come up with things. So, well, sometimes I do, but rarely ever. All right, guys. So God bless you all. I love you, and we will see you soon. All right, take care. Bye-bye, my friends.